quite strong, I must admit. No, I'm not! You can literally, like, in most games, level 5 is like the lowest level that you can catch most Pokemon. I sense a fantastic potential in you as a trainer of Pokemon. The more you battle, the stronger your Pokemon shall grow. It's up to you to put in the effort. We have so much idle time on our hands, I decided to play a little prank on you. Ha ha ha. Okay, so he's just a wimp, and he's trying to take it out on little children. Real manly of you, buddy. Wow. I thought I was more familiar with this game than apparently I am. I don't know. Like, I just watched Chugga Conroy's playthrough of this, too. So, oh yeah, this is the guy with the oddish. Oh, Jovi? Oh, more scripted sequences that I didn't know about. Thanks for telling me, game. Emily and Acri. Acri. That's another one of those silly 2-syllable, 4-lettered names that just don't make any sense. It's like they just actually picked random letters and put them together. And again, she calls me her assistant. Mr. Varick, he comes here by boat with his 2 assistants occasionally. Something mysterious about him, don't you think? He's supposed to be fabulously wealthy. Rumors like that give me shivers. Wealth gives you shivers? That's weird. Okay. Bye-bye, Jovi. They can't skip these. Why does everyone walk so slow? Okay. On with our lives. Now, is this the parts shop? This looks like a parts shop. Oh. When can we play again? Huh. Big Brother can't run errands without Jovi. This is their house. Okay. That doesn't look like a parts shop anyway. Oh yeah, I remember this because it has the flag of England on it. I kind of remember that, and it's kind of a P for parts, I guess. Yeah, this guy. This is the guy that wants. Did he want something? Shopkeeper's out right now, having to go to Dr. Comin. What was it now? That Doctor's Manor is where he went. Yeah, if you remember, the guy across from Dr. Kaminko's desk is the shop owner, actually. I'll be back from repairing the rotating bridges, so I'm supposed to mind the shop until then. Is or how to set up a sale of it. What? No clue what to do. He's getting bored. If you like how many helped me a while, get some time away. I got a tale to tell you that may find interesting. Oh, listen to a sailor's tale. Our world is huge, and this huge world is filled with an incredible profusion of Pokemon. Of all the Pokemon in our world, the one that I've found to be most interesting is Eevee. Really? Eevee's a unique Pokemon. It can evolve into 5 different kinds of Pokemon, you see. I studied Eevee quite exhaustively. As a result, I obtained 5 items that are the keys to Eevee's evolution. Or Eeveelutions, as most people say. What? You're racing an Eevee? You better believe it. Only the best for me. Let me commemorate this occasion by giving you one of the 5 items. No need to be shy about it. Choose one. Alright, so here's potentially one of the most important choices in the game. Throughout most of the game, we'll basically only be getting Shadow Pokemon. There aren't really wild Pokemon in this game. You can just catch Shadow Pokemon from bad guys. But this is the one time when you get to choose which of the 5 you get to involve your Eevee into. Now, a lot of people recommend Vaporeon because Vaporeon learns Blizzard. And Blizzard is a move that is an Ice type, which is very good against flying types, and there's a lot of flying types in this game. The final boss in this game actually has 3 flying types, so people recommend that. And Vaporeon just has a crap ton of HP, and Water Absorb is good. And Blizzard also, in double battles, it hits both of your opponents. Vaporeon can learn Surf and Blizzard, which will hit both of your opponents, but I don't think I want Vaporeon. There's Jolteon. People like Jolteon. It's one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. Got like 110 special attack. It's really good, but I just don't like it. I don't know. Something about the design or something. It's no good. The first time I played through this game, I used an Espeon, which is awesome. It has the highest special attack of all of these. And it's super fast. It's not defensive at all. But Psychic is just such a fun type, and it has such a huge special attack. I thought about using Umbreon. It's a dark type. It really doesn't learn very many good moves. I think the best dark type move it learns in this game is Feint Attack, which really isn't very good. But it's just so defensively strong. I think it has like 130 defense and 110 special defense, which is just absolutely out of this world. And so I thought about using it for my tank, but I'm going to get a different Pokemon that I'll use for my tank in this game. So we're going to go with Flareon. It's easy to make your Eevee evolve with the Fire Stone. All you have to do is use it. Have the Fire Stone. Like your Eevee, it's invaluable. You better believe it is. My buddy Eevee is the best there is. Jovi wants something too. Sorry, Jovi. You're worthless. Ha ha ha! But seriously. So, let's not waste any time. Let's just use your Firestone on the Teddiursa. You can't use it on the Teddiursa. Let's use it on the Eevee instead. How about that? Let's try that. So as we watch this, we can watch him evolve. People give Flareon a lot of crap. And, you know, it's partially justified. Flareon is no good competitively because it just doesn't have a very good move pool. And its strongest stat is its attack stat at base 130. And in this game, and this is before the physical special split in Generation 4. This is Generation 3, where all fire moves are considered special. So they use their special attack stat. So you can't really make very good use of Flareon's good attack stat. So let's just go in and look at the Flareon. But I kind of see, yeah, attack is way higher than special attack. But I kind of disagree, meaning that that's a bad Pokemon overall, especially for in-game. Its special attack has a base 95, which, I mean, especially for in-game, that's really good. I mean, that's basically like a Starmie, and nobody complains that Starmie has too low of a special attack stat. And it has pretty good special defense, and really not that bad defense, honestly. So I think, and there's really a shortage of fire Pokemon in this game. I think you can get like a Houndour and a Vulpix, and that's it. So if you want a fire Pokemon, I think Flareon's a really good way to go. I've used Flareon in a playthrough of XD before, and it worked really well for me. So, and I didn't know any better at that time, and it was fine. So I think it'll do us well. As for the Teddiursa, I want to keep it in my party because it has pickup. I want to make sure it doesn't have an item right now. Okay, no. But its ability is pickup, which means when you walk around, it'll just randomly pick up an item every now and again. So that's good. I don't know if I want to keep it and evolve it yet. I think I know what I'll eventually want to replace it with, but I don't know when in the game that comes. So we're just going to keep it for now. Obviously, oh, he thinks we're a burglar again. Yeah, I kind of spoiled it in the last video when I said he always thinks you're a burglar. So yeah, we will be coming here several times, and every time we'll have to battle Chobin, because every time he'll think we're a burglar. And he brought it up a notch by throwing out a Magikarp along with that Sunkern. Which, Magikarp is also arguably one of the worst Pokemon in the game, so I can't wait until we actually get some interesting battles, but we get to see our new Flareon in action, so... And the Bite's a one-hit KO this time. If you remember, that only did like 40% last time as Eevee. So, you can see its special attack stat is significantly higher than Eevee's, so it's still a major level up. And we should be learning Ember soon, which will be our first Fire-type move. So that'll be good. I actually hope it doesn't learn something important at level 11, so that I like screwed up by leveling up Eevee and not Flareon. That one battle with the guy at the Krabby Club might have screwed me over. Oh well. You're that boy from before. Yeah, same guy. That's me. Dr. Kamenko's inventions. I don't want to do that anymore. You can check the inventions here, but I don't really want to. I'm pretty sure this is locked, which is why, yeah, if you saw the door earlier and wondered why I didn't go over here, I was pretty confident that it was locked and you couldn't go in it. Hey, you! You left your post! Macon, the parts shop in Gadian Port. The HQ Labs director was abducted? That's terrible. Our modus operandi feels similar to that incident 5 years ago, maybe Cypher. One can't conclusively say that. But before we get to thinking, you need your machine part. It's waiting for you at my shop in Gadion Port. And so, yeah, we gotta run here, we gotta go to Gadion Port, and then run here to talk to him, and then run back. So there's kind of a lot of... Oh, goofy glasses. These are strictly off minutes. Chobin cannot function without them. Extremely, absolutely not. Yeah, there's a lot of like fetch questing in the very beginning of this game, which is frustrating, but not to worry, we'll be getting to plenty of Pokemon battles before too long. Another note, I know that technically it's pronounced like Pokemon, but who has the time to say that? So if it bothers you that I say Pokemon, like Pokey, like the character from Gumby, I'm sorry that that bothers you, but you're just going to have to get used to it. Truthfully, it kind of bothers me too when I listen to it, but it's not worth the effort of like saying Pokemon every time. Oh yeah, we're supposed to talk to Purr. Just sit back and enjoy the music for a while. Maybe we're supposed to go this way. Nope, not here. Well, where is he? I thought he was at one of the docks. Man, I just don't remember Gadeon Port at all. Oh, here he is. It's our guy. And he was wearing, this was 2005. He was wearing sock hats before they were cool. But he's definitely a hipster. What's your deal? All fixed. You want to talk to me? Yeah, the parts shop is ours. Eh? You need a machine part? Where's Grandpa? He's gone off to Dr. Kaminka's. When my grandpa gets excited over some mechanical thing, he's off like a shot. Never mind the shop or his grandson, me. That's, wow, getting real. Sorry, man. I didn't know. I would have asked if I'd known. I didn't know. That was me. That's on me. Need a hug? Let's go give him a hug. Where'd you go, buddy? Come here. I'm gonna come behind here and just give him a real big hug. There it is. Bring it in, buddy. They opened the awesome safe to pull out nothing. I just think that's hilarious. There's so obviously nothing in his hands. And there was nothing in the safe. And yet you now magically have a machine part. Pokemon is great. Adam explained what had been happening to Purr. Shadow Pokemon. So yeah, everybody keeps referencing 5 years ago. Supposedly, the events of Colosseum, Pokemon Colosseum, happened 5 years ago. Where you as the main character, or Team Snag'em, was stealing people's Pokemon. And Team Cypher was also stealing people's Pokemon and closing the doors to their heart, making them Shadow Pokemon. And you as the main character, you stole Team Snag'em's Snag Machine and ran around and stopped Team Cypher and took all their Shadow Pokemon back from them. So, could you just wait 1 second? Some more memos from the director. Yeah. Telling us about Shadow Pokemon and how to battle and everything. Thanks for the memos. Thanks for the memos, buddy. Moving on. I'm in a little bit of a hurry, you know? Okay. Some people just don't understand. Because this happened, the Colosseum happened 5 years ago, it sure makes it seem like you're the main character of Pokemon Colosseum's son. But you're way too old to be that guy's son. I mean, you are young, but you're older than 5 years old. But he had an Umbreon and an Espeon, and you have an Eevee, and you're kind of like doing the same type of thing he is. So it's obviously at least like a callback to that character. But I always assumed, when I was younger, I always assumed he was his son, but maybe, now I'm thinking like maybe a distant cousin, or a little brother, like a godson or something. I don't know. Heart gauge fallen to 0? No. Heart gauge has fallen to 0. That Shadow Pokemon is ready to open its heart, but that alone isn't enough. To complete the process, Pokemon needs to go through a purification. Wow. I don't speak English. Purification ceremony. It's basically a ritual for it to return to its normal state. Purified chamber when ready, it could go through the ceremony here, but looks like we'll need a little more time to get that finished. Because of that, I think your Shadow Pokemon should go through the purification ceremony using a different process. There's a village called A Gate. In the village is the Relic Stone, which has the power to restore shadow Pokemon to their natural state. It worries me a lot to send you to such a far-off place by yourself, dear. Well, you can always send Jovi with me again. She's always such a big freaking help. I'll go to A Gate Village. And don't you dare send Jovi with me. Wow, it's pretty far away compared to everything. Wow, the Ore region's like a awful, like, arid desert, as you can see to the southeast of A Gate Village, so that's a shame. Find Egan. I'll get in touch with him. Yeah, Egan is the grandfather of your traveling companion in Pokemon Coliseum. So he's a prominent figure in both games. Actually, that's a Pokemon healing machine in here, so I'm going to use that real fast, just because I'm kind of anal. And Flareon is a little hurt. And I think that'll do it for this section. So in the next section, we will be heading off to A Gate Village, see what we can do about purifying this Teddiursa. See you guys later, and I'll remember to save this time. You should too.